Well, to say it's been a while since I've worked on this thing is like a crazy understatement. This video I'm just going to tell you a little bit about what's happened with the MPS 50 Shades of Silver, but in short it had an error in the block. So a part of trying to chase that error is to work out why I had water in the number 3 piston, like on top of the head, like inside the bore, why that was. And so over the past 6 months I've undergone the journey of trying to sort that out. That included thinking that the head had raised on the car, and so there's multiple videos of me redoing the head on this car, which is the timing, the head, taking the head to the machinist, getting it machined, bringing it back, trying all kinds of different stuff to see what was going on with the head, only to realize that it wasn't the head at all. I left the car because I had an air-fuel ratio issue with Luke Wilkes. Then I moved down to Victoria. What happened after that was Luke fixed an air-fuel ratio issue and then discovered that it wasn't the head that was broken, it was actually a pip, like a wear mark in the bore itself of the block. And so what started off with getting the head done twice turned out to be a full engine block replacement. The head, during the process of getting water through the engine, had worn some of the cams, so I needed new cams. Head was redone, block was redone. The turbo then had an issue because of the worn marks on the water going through the turbo. I need to get the turbo redone, so it's a brand new turbo, brand new block, brand new cams, head redone. It's just nuts. The car is nuts. It's had so much work done on it in the last 6 months. It's just not funny. But in this video, we're going to go pick the car up. Driving, but this is awesome. 6 months, come on, I'm allowed to be excited. It's been 6 months since I've been bouncing around in this thing because it's a blooming race car on wheels. 6 months since I've been in this thing. It's driving awesome. It's just cruising. Like there's nothing to do but to drive and steer. It's 36 degrees outside and I'm having to turn up the heat because I am so cold inside. It's just gold. I am so happy. Luke, words saying thank you are nowhere near enough. You are a legend. Just absolutely phenomenal. The amount of work you've done into this is just nuts. Just nuts. So I'm going to turn off these inside lights, but thank you. This is so cool. I am loving this drive. It's about 12 o'clock. We're yeah, just on the road doing a bit of night driving. It gets pretty boring. Got some tunes going, pretty uneventful. But I got to keep my eyes on the road because there are kangaroos out. Hasn't been too bad so far, and I'm trying to make sure the trucks are in front of me. They can take them out if they're out in the way, rather than me. Well, that is 2:30. It's now 2:30 in the morning, and I'm wrecked. I'm done. So we're a Gunda guy. I'm gonna put the seat back. I've got a pillow. I've got a blanket. I'm gonna get some sleep. Yeah, just waking up. That's I don't know what time it is, but it was good. Let's go check some water and oil. Back on the road. Yeah, so we're just making a bit of a mile now. It's like a little bit past 6. A bit more daylight, so you can actually see us on the camera. Pretty keen for a coffee. Do like my coffee. So I thought I'd give you a bit of a view of what my world looks like. What does my car look like? What am I staring at during this trip? So it is a bit of a mess. If you look in the back, you can see there's a tub of cleaning stuff. There's a bunch of brooms. There's an esky. I think there's an old oil catch can back there. I think there's actually the turbo underneath there somewhere as well. The blown turbo. Yeah, but this is what I'm staring at as we drive around, right? So this is what I'm staring at most of the time. There's my dash, pretty standard stuff there. I've got my pod gauges up there, which aren't really, I can turn them on. I put them on a switch. They're very, very bright at night time, and so generally, I don't use them during the day. They were kind of a bit of fun to put up there, but I'm not using them as much as what I thought I was going. Anyway, that's all good. There's our GoPro, lots of footage, lots of camera stuff. Head unit doing a great job of pumping out the tunes while we drive around. It's nice to have some music. I have been using the GPS unit up there from time to time. That's pretty good. It tells me the speed. Look at that, 109, 110, right on the dot. Being a very good boy, but while I'm doing a big trip, I don't need distractions and stuff. I just want to get into a zone. So that's cool. My access port sitting there telling me that I, at one point today, have got a mighty 9 PSI of boost. I know. What am I going to do with all that power? Possibly dry my hair or something. But anyway, that's all good. Then this is kind of the messy bit, but this is my backpack that I grabbed from Victoria. In that was a pair of shorts, a t-shirt, and that was about it that was functional. Oh no, I had a jumper and a pillow. Everything else was camera gear. So I got cameras, GoPros, tripods, headphones, laptop, spare batteries, phone batteries, camera batteries, lenses, just that kind of stuff. So it's all, that whole backpack was pretty much dedicated to this video and making that happen and getting all that gear to Newcastle and getting them in the car on the way back. But so I'm pretty much just sort of staring at that. good. Bit of Australian outback, kinda. Not really outback, but yeah, just enjoying a bit of countryside, a bit of country driving. This car's got a few Ks in it now, which is really nice. And just chatting to Luke while I stopped to grab some food before, and he was saying, to see how responsive it is now that it's got some Ks in it, so it should be more responsive. You know, the piston rings will have seated in a little bit more, and those kind of things. So I'm obviously not going crazy with the car. I'm not pushing it hard, but I am starting to give it a few more revs, change through the gears a bit quicker and let it spool up, get a bit more boost. I got to 10 psi. 10. Wow, seriously, like I could dry my hair and style it with that much pressure. Check that out for a view. That's pretty nice. Yeah, like I said, Australian bush. Bang on the glass. Holes and everything banging around the back. I'm safe. I do need to put this down. Look at it. Look at that view. How good is it? That's awesome. There it is. Ballarat City Centre. Yeah, you can't even get it. Can't focus. But there it is anyway. Ballarat. Woo! Coming into town. That's pretty darn awesome, I reckon. So there you go, car's back. This is the first oil change since we got the car back. I got back late last week. Been driving over the weekend. The engine is awesome, but we are going to dump the oil and put some fresh oil in it, and that will be awesome. So really, just while we do that, it's pretty standard stuff. You can see the only real changes are it's got a yellow hose, which it didn't have before. We've lost one of the oil catch cans because we just couldn't get it to. There's some issues, I think, with the plumbing and that. And we've got a new oil catch can sitting back there, which is a really nice unit with a breather on top. Other than that, there's new looms because it had an electrical issue, and that turned out to be a kink wire between the ECU and the harness plug here somewhere. So that's been redone. Everything else is as you would have seen it. Same shocks, same engine, same intake, same exhaust system, same intake system, just a little bit neater, a little bit nicer. So we're going to continue just to give it a bit of TLC now. Well, that's the MPS. I just took it out for a bit of a drive to see how responsive it was with the new oil in, and it was awesome. Fantastic. The engine is so good on this thing. Really excited. So thanks guys for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Next video will be about the MPS, doing some stuff with this 6 and seeing what we have to get done to make it a bit safer and not draw too much attention, because we've just moved states, so I need to do something about that. But also we're going to start tuning this thing. We're going to get it back to where we were when the issues started, and finally get closer to finishing the car. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Really appreciate it. The channel is nothing without you. Really do value your comments and feedback, and please keep the feedback coming so I know what to upload, what to film, what to shoot. Keep the questions going. More videos about Ford Territory, more videos about the Lord Fexus, more videos about MPS coming out, plus the new build one. That once that's done, we've got 2 more builds lined up. Really excited about those. But at the moment we're just going to focus on this thing, get it dialed right in and reliable and fun, and then we'll start with the next car. Thanks guys, we'll see you next time on Tim's Garage.